Hey y'all, it's Country Girl Brenda, and today I'm going to do a deep dive into North Carolina's darkest secrets, Broughton Hospital, sitting out in Morganton, North Carolina. It looks peaceful at a glance, but underneath that calm is a history filled with heartbreak, tragedy, and the kind of stories that keep you up at night. Now remember, this is all history mixed with stories, rumors, and old legends told in this community for decades. I'm not here to disrespect anybody, just sharing what I've heard and what's been passed down, and you can make up your own mind. Broughton Hospital opened in 1883, and back then it was called the Western Carolina Insane Asylum. They built it to handle the overflow of patients from Dorothy Dix Hospital in Raleigh. Mental health treatment was different in those days, and I'm talking about the kind of treatment that would make your stomach churn. They were put in ice cold baths, patients strapped to chairs for days at a time, restraints, isolation, and for some, the dreaded lobotomy. But it wasn't just the treatment, the sheer number of people locked away here, the overcrowding. It's no wonder that some folks say not every soul left those halls in peace. Not far from the hospital itself is a cemetery. And here's what really breaks my heart the most. Many of the people buried here were laid to rest with nothing more than a number carved on their grave. No names, no dates, just forgotten. Can you imagine living your whole life suffering and then getting buried without even your name to mark that you were ever here? Some locals believe that's why spirits still walk the grounds. They were never given peace in life or death. One of the most well known tales is about the woman in white. Several former employees over the years reported seeing a nurse in an old style white uniform standing silently at the end of the hallway. And when they blinked or moved closer, whoosh, gone. Another story goes like this: in the older parts of the hospital, folks heard screaming at night. Not just one person either. Workers, patients, guards, they all said the same thing. One security guard in 1900s, 1990s said he heard footsteps running behind him late one night, heavy boots slamming on the floor behind him. But when he spun around, there wasn't a soul there. It's stories like these that keeps people away from these old abandoned wings even now. I even found an old story told by a former nurse in the 1970s. She said that late one night she saw an old patient who had passed away weeks earlier, just sitting in a chair in the hallway, rocking slowly. The next morning, she sure did quit. She left her job immediately. Another worker told of hearing children laughing in the old children's ward, even though no children had been treated there for years. Even folks who don't believe in ghosts say they feel something when they visit. Some call it a heaviness, others describe it like the building itself is alive, like it's holding all the pain from the people who live there. And y'all, whether it's a ghost or just some leftover sorrow from a place like that, it's no wonder folks don't go wandering after dark. Now, I don't know about you, but I think places like this deserve respect. Whether you believe in ghosts or not, we owe the people who were treated there the forgotten, the lost, the troubled, a moment of honor. It's easy to get caught up in scary stories, but let's not forget these were real people with real lives. But with that said, it's awful strange how many stories keep coming out of Broughton, even today, and that cemetery out there with nothing but numbers. That right there chills me more than any ghost ever could. I want to thank you all for hanging out with me for this one. If you've got stories about Broughton or any other haunted place in your hometown, drop it down in the comments. I'd love hearing from you. If you enjoyed this, go ahead and hit the like button, share this video, and subscribe to the channel. I hope to bring more haunted places, more scary stories, and more history. Until then, stay curious, stay kind, and maybe stay out of the dark.